Put down the phone and look around. It's flipping cold and rainy. I'm in bed watching the rain come down. There are pinpricks of light, I suppose, but not much, and also to relieve the pain of menstrual cramps. I slept like the dead. I was in bed by 10, asleep by half past, and then woke by alarm at 7:55, which is a sign from spirit that I could have slept much longer though. Weird, intense dreams. Yes, I have cellulite and credit card debt, and I would really like to do something about that mole on my neck. I turned and saw it was even bigger than I'd first seen. It extended almost like a lung, and blackened, maybe from smoking. I keep swallowing, and it's just there like a lump. It was fucking disgusting. Make a note of everything that's on your mind. Geez, I slept for about 10 hours yesterday, was so dazed and hungover. It's unreal. Then woke up slightly thinking of the usual, or maybe more the past, paranoias, and felt a bit despairing. We were drinking wine, but there was a nervy quality which was unsettling, and they can't seem to get the other person's faults out of their mind. As in, if I had handled things differently, it could have been nasty, awkward, or tense. That's what it's like when Mars is retrograde. I felt myself cutting him off ahead of time, not wanting to hear him say, I love you. What would you do if no one cared? Even though my heart is full of love, I'm so fucking scared. Pulling the covers over, pulling him close. But he's away. Spent some more time writing in bed, going over the day. Now I woke up this morning like, so what? Fuck him. How have you changed? Trying to impress or be something. Ugh, it makes me sick. The complaint is love, basically. The gift that keeps on taking, that women are invested in above all else, and concluding that what I'm doing is not enough and no one else. He says it's not true, and that's not what he was saying. But I still feel shit. I just want to stop fighting. That's it. Our old life has come to an end. It seems to be slipping away from me, like a ship pulling away from a harbour. Which is fine, I guess. I needed a day to just be at peace and rest. This insect, though, is known for its indestructibility. Being right, good, what you want. Don't know who is saying this, but it's a very loud male voice in my head. People, I live for this stuff, a feeling of not being enough. The issue is one of self-care, not hunger or whatever. Not only about these new and disorienting sensations, but also the thought, will I be this way forever? Well, the answer to that is now, always, whenever. My first email, first tweet. I felt my heart pounding an actual pain there as I realised I cannot compete. Uranus will again become active at the new moon, producing an unexpected expense. She's just out and out brilliant, so that makes sense. She wears her duties lightly, just as she does this crown. This is what I feel gets me deep down. It's the me of rumination, of comparison, who makes stories and sees problems and is always looking outside. But no one else's happiness is going to be my guide. Instead of making us happier, it causes us to suffer. Having to see everybody else's happy, successful lives, knowing that others are blessed, wonder how they do it, and breathe out, with every 3 steps and a waste of my life. Do not mistake your ego for your intuition, however. Fuck being an artist or whatever. It's one of the few professions where drama and melancholy and a kind of loose rebellion or mistrust of authority is actually a plus. Last night, a terrible chill between us. Life is anything but predictable and never exists at a single steady pace. When have I not had any man hanging around my mental space? With Uranus well angled, you may be amazed at the positive answer you get. But this limbo is testing my patience, I can feel it. Or maybe I'm just allergic to time. That same old feeling. I read your story out loud, and suddenly I felt a pang of sadness, wishing I had someone to hold me tight. Feeling like a little kid who nobody could understand. Trying so hard and pushing away. Life is going to happen either way. The new moon plus sexy Mars, and that does not include feeling miserable. And being known, seen, and revealed is just as vital as knowing, seeing, and revealing. This is the entrapment feeling. See them as they come. Where has this horrible feeling come from? From entities, elves to sorcerers, and even against insanity. But what I have to recall in all of this is how to maintain my own sanity. You die in the game, you die for real. How does that feel? Think deeply about your year ahead, for your new birthday year is soon to come. And what are our dreams for if everything can be commoditized? Try listening to your intuition and see what results you get. But I was just on a roll and feeling like, yeah, come and get it. You might go to a cottage by the seashore with frothy white surf or to a resort at a beautiful quiet lake. Time to start making that a priority and to give myself a break. To look over things, to remember where I've been and where I'm going. Accept with equanimity what you cannot change. But that's putting far too much pressure on us. And also, it's not personal. You've been blocking yourself from receiving this love and success. Well, I'd hope yes. Where are you at? Is there a self, a soul, that is beyond all of that? I'm not saying that isn't me. At the same time, I'm play acting, it's a persona. Stepping out of a judgmental mindset allows you to see that more clearly. In the stillness, I'm not bothered about the coolness, the glamour. Other people can do that better. Your job isn't to try and change that or to try and get people to notice you. That's the bizarre thing. That's just torture, and the only one who suffers is you. A rule, a process to be carried out. Beware of gossip and idle chit. The thing is to not get too depressed, guilty, or whatever about it. The bold spirit in you claims the divine defiance of the phoenix. I have to accept that this too will pass. Others will come to the fore and new patterns and ideas will emerge. Once I'm out there, I won't miss stupid London bollocks at all, and should not be used by those with inflammatory liver disorders. Last night I felt like, damn, I want to get out of here. I want to go flirt with people, see life, see men, dance on a table, I don't know, and warm the circulation to the limbs. Then even further back to the funny drawings I used to make back when I was a teenager, tripping out on LSD and friendships. It will then likewise be experienced within yourself. And if you are seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more to itself, like bees to honey. It comes out all scratchy and funny. You have discovered that your whole life is a work of art. But I have love in my heart. Choosing love at every moment. Lol, could anything be harder than that? And wholeness, not looking to others to complete or validate you and other slightly weird things like that. Breathe and fill your body, mind, and spirit with light and love. All positive things, all things I want to be a part of. Today is an excellent moment to face my fears head on. Why are you dragging it along? I'm going to get the cake and not feel bad about it. I said that I'm perfectly happy alone, love my life as is, and if it goes somewhere, great, and if it does not be tempted by flattery, or sure, nothing is that serious or heavy. But ironically, you need to become perhaps more fearless at actually showing fear, and take a breath this month, and evil, which is a very, very hard thing to do. Abalone shell enhances expression in both word and deed. I am very happy and very lucky indeed. The root also gently excites the liver, and when you get all excited, it will bring you blessings and grace. Come back to this tender place. It promotes wholeness and healing. I'd also said that, but it doesn't change having that feeling. Agates honour Gaia, the Greek earth mother goddess. It's just not for you, and that's fine. And so too now. Through the Divine Mother's grace, it's like evidence that this really is a beautiful, precious world, and the thought that others will go. Osiris's message about letting go of anger and blame must be paid close attention to. There is the interview, and this performance to do. You will know exactly where to hit, and your move will not be forgiving. Like caring, and the labour of giving. Clench your hands into tight fists and release. For it to be the definitive guide, or final answer to the piece,